The Bible says, and we love to quote it, trust in the Lord with how much of your heart? That means there should be no space available for distrust. God takes distrust as disrespect. Disrespect can be to insult one's ability. So when you do not trust God, you insult his ability. Trust is established through the consistency of fulfillment. Trust is established through the consistency of fulfillment. What does that mean? The more consistent I am in fulfilling what I state I will do, I now gain your trust at a greater level. So when I say to you, I'm going to give you this much money on Thursday, Thursday comes and I give you the amount. You say, all right. Then I say to you, I'm going to pick you up at 7 o'clock on Saturday, and I show up at 6:59. You say, all right. If I say I'll answer the phone when you call, and you call and I answer the phone, you say, all right. You begin to trust me because of the consistency of my fulfillment. So if that being the case, distrust is established because of you being wishy-washy. You're not consistent in the fulfillment of what you're declaring or what you're stating you're going to do. So now I have issue with you because I don't trust you. Ready? And if I don't trust you, I guard myself from you, which we are no longer close. Because with the guard comes a separation. Woo-hoo! And a lot of you in this room are trying to figure out why your relationships have no strength. It is because they have no trust. And watch this, even with love present, when trust is absent, the relationship is dead. Because I can love you and not trust you. So God's issue with you is this: how is it that I've come through for you every single time? I have never done anything to let you down. When we were children, my father developed a strong level of trust within his children, Pastor Whitaker. He would always say to us, I'm picking you up at this time, we're going to McDonald's. My brother and I, as young boys, before my sisters were born and my little brother was here, it was just me and my older brother, Mill. And when we would hear Daddy say, I'm coming to get y'all to take you to Toys R Us or take you to Children's Palace. These were toy stores. They don't have those anymore. But when we were little, they were toy stores. And when he said he was coming, you ready for this? We did not wait until he got there to get excited. His word had been so consistent with us that the moment he said it, we started rejoicing. Because we knew the moment was coming soon as Daddy showed up that we were going to get something from the toy store. So we started making preparations to play with toys we didn't even own yet. Because we knew once Daddy said it, that's a wrap. Why is it that you only praise after the fact if you claim to trust the God of promise? Because if you really believed he was a healer, you shout while you were sick. If you really believe he was a provider, you shout while you were broke. But the reason why your praise is minimal is because your trust is non-existent. Trust is a choice. And you decide who you want to trust. Can I tell you where we choose to trust? I'm going to prove it to y'all. I'm going to prove it to you over here in this section. Let me tell you where you choose to trust. You choose to trust every time you don't pray over your food. Well, this is a 5-star restaurant. There's no way anybody in here has Ebola. You don't know what they're doing in the kitchen. But you know, you choose who you trust. And when you make the wrong decision in who you trust and God was an option, he is now disrespected, and it is called sin. And what does sin, come here, do? It separates. Therefore, you are not close. So distrust creates distance. Why do I feel so distant from God? Because you don't trust him. Because distrust creates distance. So now when I come into the presence of the Lord, watch this, it just doesn't feel the same. How come everybody else can feel it and I can't feel it? Because you're the only one that's distant. The more I trust him, the closer we get. You know why I can tell this man right here any secret I have? Because I trust him. He'll never expose me. But some of y'all, I don't trust. See, a lot of y'all trust people that listen. It's such a good listener, girl. Man, bro, she listened to everything I said. So did Delilah. She listened to everything because Delilah was an amazing listener. What makes you a great gossiper? The ability to regurgitate information. So what are you regurgitating? What you heard. You trust anybody that opens their ears, but people that open their ears also open their mouths if you have not developed trust.